Wiggins Show, where it's a lot going on. We discuss music, drama, celebrity gossip, pop culture, and everything in the entertainment world.
That's how we already know.
Stay tuned right here as we spill the tea, sip some tea, all raw for your enjoyment. Now grab your cup and buckle up.
Hold on. I know y'all waiting for me. I hear you. But I want to start my music, okay?
Be original, bitch.
Okay, let's go. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Armand, and we are live in the studio back with another video. Okay, so this is how this is going to go down. If you're a returning subscriber, then you know how things go here. If you're new, welcome and hello. All right, hello, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker.
So listen, I have a lot of haters. I have a lot of people that email me. I have a lot of people that troll me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that in the third. And I have a lot of motherfuckers that are blockity blocked, bitch. So here's how we're going to do it. If you're blockity blocked, you're still going to be blockity blocked. You're going to remain blockity blocked until the end of the year when the blockity block gets let up. However, tonight and one night only for now, you can call in and express your anger and your frustration towards me, and I'm going to let you do it. But under one condition. If you use any of the F words, you know, fag, this, gay, homo, all those things like that, if I can't call you a black ghetto bitch, then you cannot call me a fag. Does that make sense? If I can't talk about you having no edges and no baby father, then you cannot come in here and try to insult my sexuality. So I will hang up on you. If you cannot formulate a sentence without calling me motherfucker, bitch, goddamn, stupid hoe, then we cannot talk. You should be able to eloquently say why you don't like me. Every word does not have to be a curse word. If you cannot do that, then you will be hung up on. Also, if you come on here trying to promote someone else's channel because they're scared to call in, then you will be hung up on indefinitely and never able to call back again. If you would like to get promotion, you can email me at thearmandwigginshow@gmail.com and I'll email you my rates. Okay? So, with that being said, listen, I'm opening it up. So everybody's big and everybody's bad. So if you have anything to say, I have nothing to say. This is for you. The call line, the number is open. What do you need to say? And I'm going to sit here. I may put on my glasses. I may not put on my glasses. I'm going to sip my cocktail, and I'm going to let you say what you need to say until I get tired of hearing it. So, we got one. 972-4922. What's up? There's a hater on the line.
Who, me?
Yeah, this is for the haters only.
Oh, no, I'm not a hater, though.
Okay. So go ahead. Tell me what you...
I like your shows. So where you from?
I'm from California, but this is not about me. This is what you don't like about me. You can tell me what you don't like about me. It's okay.
Well, I like everything about you. You cute, you sexy, you fine. I like your show.
I'm also not single. But thank you.
Oh,
Okay, let's see. 443-4406. You're live on the air.
Let me first start off by saying I'm not a hater
Okay.
or mine, but this is Rico
If you come
again,
on here trying to
and you
promote
can.
another show, I'm hanging up in your face. Period.
I'm not promoting another show. Now, my thing is, I've been called into your show like last year, and
Mm-hmm.
you was a bad hater about Cash Doll,
Mm.
and I called you and I confronted you about that because you're not gonna hate on Cash Doll, you're not gonna hate on nothing on Detroit. So
Okay.
I want to know, how do you feel about Cash Doll now that she's growing and that she has her own singles out? How do you feel about that
I still
from
feel
what you
like
did in December of
okay.
last year?
Okay. I still feel like Cash Doll is still trash. She has that one song, Kitten, that's out. I like that Kitten song. I just feel like Cash Doll is trash, and she really showed me how trash she was when she went and let Iggy Azalea, and she let them play her in that music video. How did they make that white girl look better than the black girl? And the white girl was being a black girl. And Cash Doll looked like the dark skinned friend that was just happy to be there. Cash Doll is more popping to me than Iggy Azalea, but she let Iggy Azalea, basically shit all over her. And I don't know if it was Iggy Azalea. I don't know if it was the marketing. I don't know if it was the stylist. I don't know if it was the producer. But I feel like Cash Doll didn't stand up for herself. Cash Doll looked a mess in that video with Iggy Azalea. And I think that's the reason why Cash Doll isn't gonna really happen, because Cash Doll is also the same individual who allowed herself to get tricked into some stupid contract to where she couldn't make money or she didn't put out any music. So that's why
But
her
that wasn't
moment
her
came
fault.
and went.
That was not her fault that she got in her contract the way that she did, because that was a hood deal in Detroit. So at the same time, like, you learn, and then you learn from your mistakes. So now that she's independent on her own grind, and she was even nominated for the BET Award, I think that she's doing great. For my opinion, that her music is still growing, she's still popping. She's another dark skinned female artist that's out here that has skills and doesn't have to have a co-writer or a writer for her. She write her own lyrics. So I think that she dope, and you need to give her a chance to stop hating on her. And that's my problem and my issue with you. You blocked me on some other ish. I don't know what it was, but you're not gonna disrespect Cash Doll or anything at Detroit, and I came and checked you about it. So I'm not a hater, because I still love and watch your show, and I'll call into everywhere on these YouTube streets.
Yes,
But
yes.
that was my issue. Wanted to say and wanted to ask to you.
And you know what? And I respect that. Listen, I still feel the same way I felt about Cash Doll. I like one of her records. I like Kitten. It is what it is. You got blocked because you were doing too much. And you know why we don't promote other shows. And my thing is this: at the time you were on another show, and we don't mix the two. I'm not familiar. I don't mix. I don't mingle with people over there. We're not associated in any kind of way. So we're not thirsty for viewers and people to be on our channel. So if you wanted to be over there during that time, um, you I let you be over there because I just didn't need the energy from that channel over here, and I didn't want it to get passed through you over to me. That's why I blocked you. And
Right, and
honestly,
I
and
respect that. But
in my opinion, since we're being honest, um, I kind of feel like you don't have it all the way together because you've allowed yourself to be used, manipulated for views, and but I think maybe I just don't have time for the YouTube antics and the weirdo isms of it. I don't know if you have it. I don't know if you're all the way wrapped typed.
well, first of all, let me correct that. I am all the way rap tight. It was
Okay.
just that I got hooked into, this whole YouTube sector. First
Mm,
of all,
okay.
and then I thought that I really, liked somebody or whatever, but we're not going to mention. But I do have it all together. It's just that I messed up on my situation, and
Okay.
it's a learning experience. But at the end of the day, I still call in, I speak and hold my own, whether I don't care who it is. I call it to anybody's show. I speak my opinion and I talk me. I'm going to be real. So I do have it all together, but I respect each and everyone's platform on YouTube. I support all Black YouTube. I don't care who you are, as long as you're making good content and it's comedy and, commentary is good for me.
Okay,
So I just
thank you.
appreciate you taking my call and keeping it real with me 100.
Okay,
Peace and
bye.
love.
Thank you. Next. See, I told you the haters can get through. I'm in the mood today. I'm in a giving mood. I'm going to give you haters. So, and here's the thing. Call in. If you have something that you would like to get off your chest, baby, now's the time. Now's the time. Get it off your chest, love. Get it off your chest, love. So many people have so much to say. So many people have all these emails they would like to write. They have all these things they want to say about me. And Facebook, you're included. This is the moment. Get it off your chest. All right. So nobody wants to call in. See, that's the thing. I'm not understanding. Haters would much rather want to call in when the topic is on something that has nothing to do with that. And listen, you're not going to get through on a topic that when I'm conducting business. I'm giving you, this is the allocated time for you to hate. Okay, let's see. 678-7799. You're live on the air.
I just want to say, I love you, Armand.
Thank you.
Armand, I don't know why you giving these bitches a platform. Don't give these hoes shit.
Why not? Don't curse that hard.
Oh, girl, you too generous with your platform. Right? You don't. I wouldn't give them all of that. You don't have to do all of that. For what? Why you try? Why? Why even give them that energy? Let's talk about something else.
No, this is good. I want this. This is good for me. Listen. This is good. Listen, you have to learn how to take criticism and feedback. Listen, this is therapeutic for me. I want people to talk and say how they feel.
Let me tell you this. Can I say this?
Yeah.
Can I say this? This is why I feel like it's not good. Because at the ending of the day, sometimes we need to starve the haters. Don't feed them. Don't give them no appetite. Don't feed into their appetite, especially when they coming from a dirty spot. Constructive criticism, that's necessary in order to grow. They're not sitting here coming from no good spot. They coming from them hoes coming from bad spot. You say don't cuss hard, I ain't gonna cuss hard. Well, hoe ain't a hard cuss. Them hoes coming from a fake spot. They not genuine. Look, baby, if it was genuine, if it was constructive, but if I didn't know all the dirt that was going on the other side, I'm gonna tell you something. I've been watching you for 6-7 months now, and I watch other YouTubers, and I watch how they operate, and I watch the dirtiness, and I work in security, so I have a lot of time on my hands, and I basically watch a lot of these shows, and I catch a lot of stuff.
You know what? And listen. I'm gonna tell you this. Can I be honest with you? You know what? Most of the days on my channel, I'm on the focus. Today is Saturday. I'm sipping, and I'm here for the shit. If you have something to say, now is the time. Let's go. Tomorrow, starting Monday, back to business. Well, actually, I'll be out of town. You see what I'm saying? I do what it do. All right, let's get into some things. Thank you, baby.
If you want to allocate the time for them dumb hoes, go right ahead. But you know what, baby? You playing them. They are not playing you. So y'all come with y'all little hate. You got to be a lonely soul to get blocked and come through from another number. You are.
And listen, not for nothing. They pay to hate. So let me take some more of these calls. Thank you, love. Bye.
Take them calls, love.
All right, let's take a call. 424-0828. How would you like to hate?
Hi, Armand. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Hi, Boo. It's been a minute since I called you.
Okay.
Well, today, since you're talking about constructive criticism, I love your show. I don't really have much to hate on, but one thing that has prevented me from calling in or tuning in a while is how sometimes, like, if somebody doesn't agree with you or has a difference of opinion, you kind of get a little nasty, and you've even gotten that way with me. Like, I remember the whole Jussie Smollett thing, and I was saying, like, I don't think he's all that guilty, and I believe you, like, muted my phone and just went off, and I was just like, okay, and then another time, like, it's been a few times where I've called in and then, like, and I disagree with you, but I wasn't, like, being like, you're wrong. It was just, like, I had a difference of opinion. And I've noticed that with other people, like, when somebody doesn't have the same opinion as you or disagree with you, you'll mute them. Oh, it was the thing with Cardi B and one of her old friends, and we thought that, like, they had an old fling or something, but, I think his name was, like, I forgot what that nigga name was, but we was both saying the same thing, and then you cut my mic off, and
Oh,
I don't know,
I just
but
cut your mic off for no reason. Well, listen, you know what? I'm so sorry that you felt that way. I don't know what was going on that day, but you've always called in. I take a lot of calls, so I'm sorry. That's all I can do is apologize. I'll be better. I'll be better. And it's not that people disagree with me is the issue. It's kind of like when we're talking and it seems sometimes I could get a little snarky when it seems as though like there's no logic behind it. Not saying that you don't have any logic behind what you're saying, but to me where it sounds like it's just not like you don't want to try to understand it from a different perspective. That's kind of why, because I feel like I try to at least understand the other side, even if I don't agree with it. But maybe I
you do,
maybe I'm
and we've
maybe I'm
had some
not.
great phone calls.
So I will apologize for that. I'm sorry that happened, but hopefully you will call back again. And yeah, so sorry.
All right, love you.
I love you too. Bye. Okay. Let's see. That was nice. All right. 951 um 1806.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, dang, I just got nervous.
It's okay.
Armand, look, this is why I have a problem with you.
Okay.
Every time I catch your live, it's at the very end. At the very end. So how am I supposed to know when you're going to go live?
Is your
Don't do that.
notifications on? Are you following on Instagram? Are you I don't know. Are you a member? Are you on Twitter? Are you on anything else but YouTube? Because I can't control that. YouTube be playing.
Yeah. See, okay, I got my notifications on, but they never come through. But I did just subscribe. I'm going to be honest. Like, when you had the little live where you was like, subscribe to get me to the next 1,000, you'll take all the calls, and you didn't take all the calls. That's when I subscribed. I was a viewer, but I wasn't subscribed, so I said I'm going to stop my mess. But your
Yes.
Instagram link isn't working in the description box.
Oh, it's not? Okay, so we're gonna put the Instagram link in the comments right now, and I'm gonna update the description box. And the reason why I didn't take all the calls that day because I didn't have a lot of moderators, and people was playing in the chat and they was playing on the phone calls. So it was too many trolls calling from different numbers, throwing off the vibrations of the live. So I was just like, you know what? If they're gonna keep calling in playing games, I just ended it because I just didn't have time. Now is the time for the trolls to call in. But I'll make sure that we put the Instagram in there now.
Okay. But
All
you know
right.
they're not going to call. They got so much to say in the comments, but they're not going to say nothing to you, Armand. But I'm glad I finally got to talk to you, boo. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye. All right. Let's take another caller. 908-6158. You're live on the air. Hello? Hello? Okay, you're not ready. 978-8025. You're live on the air.
Hi, Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing much. Just enjoying my Saturday. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Okay, so let's get into it.
No, there's nothing to get into. I know I haven't called in a while, and I just wanted to kind of touch back to what the last caller said. And I kind of, I'm just on the same page as him. I haven't watched in a while, and I think it's mainly because one time when I called in, you and I had already spoken about this privately, but I had called in, and I think the last woman that had called in, she was asking you questions about Tasha K. She didn't like the questions, and y'all got into it. So I was the next caller. So then I had said in a joking way, like, oh, maybe you should just let her finish. And then you said, that's not what this is about. Stick to the topic. And I was just kind of surprised that you kind of, I was like, oh, whoa. So then I was like, oh, I am. And then you're like, you know what, I'm not going to do this. And then you hung up. So after that, I was kind of like, that's not the Armand that I know. So I'm not going to lie. I did stop watching for a while because I think it's when you really love and respect a YouTuber and they do that, it's kind of like almost like a friend or a relative or a family member. So then I think that you had said to me also something about, I don't know well, you know what? I'm not going to assume that was about me, but I think you had said something about your paying subscribe members. And I was like, well, a lot of YouTubers want subscribers. They love subscribers. So we don't want to, it seems like you were differentiating from your people who were paying members and people who were just subscribers. And I'm not talking about your members only lives. I'm talking about what you said in a live video one time about your, people are talking crap, but they're not even paying members. And I don't know who that was addressed to, but I'm just really hoping it wasn't me because I love you, Armand. For a long time, I've been watching you for some months. I know that miscommunication happened with you and the young lady. I happened to be the next caller, but I felt like it kind of went like a little weird downhill from there. And I've just kind of been seeing you having a little difficulty taking difference of opinion from other people who call in, whether it be about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. So, you're a great personality, just you have to be able to take people who are not going to agree with you. People can love you, but they may not always agree with you. But that was all I wanted to say, Armand.
Okay. And so we're going to talk about this. Let's talk about this. Now, I love you too. And here's the thing,
Yeah.
you emailed me, we talked about this, and
Right.
so that day, so you perceived it. I'm only going to mute you right now because I know it could be tempting to talk and not being funny, but I wanted to get it out. I want to get it out, and then I want you to give you time to respond. So here's the thing, we talked, and then when the lady called in, she was on, and it was the troll that's been calling in saying that she's going to get the show shut down. She's actually one of the reasons why I actually opened up this line, because she's called from several different numbers. She's paid me to call and talk crap on the show, and you told me that I should let her talk, and I said let's stay on topic, and you said, well, I am staying on topic, you should let your viewers talk. And I said, I'm not doing this today. Now, I have to be honest. While I love you, every time you call, you are never on the topic at hand. I let that slide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 every time. But then you're telling me that I need to let a person call in and say what they're going to say that has nothing to do with you. I just need you to stay on topic because I have 1,000 people on a live stream. We have celebrities and publicists watching. We have a lot of people watching. We have over 1,000 people watching. You think I want to talk to somebody? You think I want to give energy to a person that's trying to troll me about another blogger? No, I don't have time for that. We have to keep going. This is an open live stream. We have monumental things happening on this show. I don't give a darn about Tasha, this one, that one. You know what I'm saying? We got celebrities following us on Instagram and Twitter and this and that and publicists, and we're doing major things for the brand that we tried to work on. And for you, I'm trying to answer your call, and you're telling me that I need to take a call from a lady that's trying to call in and distract from our success and distract from our viewers on some bullshit. And I'm like, girl, stay focused. And you're telling me I need to take her call. And so in that moment, I'm telling you, listen, I don't have time for that. while I love you, you do have one of the strongest opinions on the channel. And now when it comes to, saying paying and this and that and the third, yes, I did say that because my issue is this. For a person, you have emailed me several times telling me that I need to stay on live longer. I personally, and I don't do this for anybody, I personally tweeted you and told you I was going live. I've sent you messages and said I've gone live. You've emailed me and said, tell me when you're going live. Tell me when you're doing this. Tell me when you're doing that. And then you've been on the phone calls with me. And then sometimes I can't get to your call. Then you'll email me, why couldn't I get to your call? But I literally let people know, listen, super chat your last four. You want to be in a members only, become a member. You know what I'm saying? You don't contribute anything financially to the channel, yet you have the most opinion about the channel. And my thing is this, it's not all about the money, but if my paying members don't have a problem, if my people that are super chatting to the front, I can't stop that. They're going to skip you in line. They're donating their hard-earned money. So for you to come over here complaining and you don't contribute anything to the channel, I need you to stay on topic. Period. It's no shade. It's just the reality. Go ahead.
No, actually don't think that I drift off into different topics. Maybe I might start off referencing something different, but before I can even get to my point, referencing what you're talking about, whatever the topic is at hand, you already cut me off or you had already hung up that day. And referencing to what you're saying, Armand, I kind of take that, I don't know, that kind of is a little offensive because I had actually emailed you trying to ask you what your PayPal was. Do you do PayPal? Because my job, my job is a little busy. The number one show I watch on YouTube is you. So I'm like, okay, how does he do PayPal? And I've never sent anything to any YouTubers. To be honest, you're one of the first few. You and my Niger sister, Lovely T, that's the first YouTuber I started watching. Then kind of found you. So I've never sent money to anybody. I actually recently just sent money to my girl T for her birthday. I don't usually do that. I don't usually sending money to people online. That's not my thing. So if I'm sending money through someone, that means I really support them.
No, I understand. You don't have to send the money, but what I'm saying is this.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like
you have a lot to say. You have a lot of criticism. You want me to take calls. You want me to tell you when I'm like you're missing the point where I've said I've reached.
Armand,
okay.
When I say that, I'm actually joking. I'm being sarcastic. That's my personality. So I guess you're thinking I'm saying it like, take calls. Why didn't you take my call? I'll email like, boy, I missed you today, little brother. Like, if I call you little brother on email. I missed you today, little brother. Then you should have stayed on live longer. I'm saying it in a joking way. None of this is serious.
Okay.
So for you right now saying it's serious, like you're overly telling me what to do with my channel. No, I'm just being sarcastic. Like, darn it, I missed you today.
Okay.
I wish you were on longer. So you know what? It's coming off like you're taking my words the wrong way. So that's why I was offended, and that's why I hadn't watched you in a while, because I feel like maybe since you didn't hear it from my mouth, you're reading it in a different tone, in a different voice, but that's completely not how I was coming. I was just saying, just try to hear your viewers out, your callers out. A lot of people will call in, they may not agree, but I know you want to get as many subscribers. You want to get as big as you can, and that's by being receptive to everyone. So
absolutely. Thank you.
If you mistook something I said, I apologize, but I just want to call in because I love you. So
and I love you too, and I'm glad that we got to talk about it. And listen, I apologize for ever making you feel uncomfortable. Okay, honestly, I do. And I told you that through the email.
Yes, you did. And I will say this. I love you, because if I didn't, I would not be calling in right now.
Yes. Okay, I'm glad we're back together, hon. See you soon. And Jesse Smollett has still not proven to be wearing makeup. I'm just saying. All right.
Well, first of all, you see the case is not done. What just happened? He went to going back to court, right?
So, yeah, we'll talk about it when it comes up.
We'll talk about it.
Okay, bye.
Have a good night, Armand.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. We're getting into some things. See, a lot of you guys were scared. Listen, I'm not here to bite your heads off. We're just going to get into it. Let's talk about it. Okay. 916-4166. You're live on the air.
Hey, Armand. How you doing today, honey?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So I'm calling because I'm not no hater. I'm actually going to be bigging you up, showing you plenty of love.
Okay.
I feel that in this time of need, yep, you want to address the haters. After this, I feel for you not to do that no more. Protect your energy
Mm-hmm.
and let them hate because you know you're doing something right.
Yes.
If they ain't hating, then you ain't doing nothing. You doing shit, excuse my language, you knocking everything out the water. So for me to say that, I want you to keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, protect your energy. If you gotta step here, let them hate, drain their fucking energy, excuse my language, and then transcend it, transmute it, give it back to the universe, make it positive energy. You know
Yeah,
what to do.
exactly.
We're both,
That's what we're doing. You see
we
how many
both psychics
relationships
here, so
we've worked
you know
out?
what to do.
Yep, it's just it's energy
Right?
recycling here. That's all. Listen, I don't have if anybody needs something to get
Yeah.
off their chest with me, this is the time to do so. But you know what? Thank you. Shout out to the
Okay.
916.
Yep, Sacktown. You already know, baby. Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right, let's do another one. 410-2931. You're live on the air. Okay. Well, she just wanted to laugh. 716-2434. You're live on the air.
Hi, Armand. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm not a hater. I'm just calling in because I love you.
I love you too. I'm like, where are the haters? I want the haters to call in.
Listen, I am not a hater, but I have to give an opinion real quick. Real quick. Listen, I follow you and I've been following you for a while. And don't worry, you ain't got to wear those shades for me tonight because I ain't going to be shady. I think you are absolutely intelligent. And I really think a lot of people, when you give commentary, people that are not intelligent don't understand some of the things you're really explaining and the way you say it. I love that you are not biased, to be honest. But the thing about you is you don't got patience for the bull junk. You know what I'm saying? You're very sharp. So my thing is, I would say sometimes with the viewers, some of the ones that are really, really not trying to hate on you, honestly, like that lady before you, earlier that was talking about, the misunderstanding between you and her. Sometimes I think that it's just sometimes a misunderstanding of the way we say things and how we perceive it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But I really think that you are a phenomenal YouTuber. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care about none of that. But I feel like you're very intelligent. I know you're very intelligent. I ain't even feel I know because I watch your channel. Your verbiage is really good. You're very entertaining. You're shady when you need to. And I love a little bit of shade, okay?
Okay.
So do your thing, Armand. And
Thank you.
People say don't address the haters, but it's okay. Do what you got to do.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
All right. 443-9431. You're live on the air.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, this Armand?
Yes.
Hey, yo, hold up. Yo, I've been trying to talk to you for like a long time, yo. This is crazy. Let me turn this down. Hello?
Yes.
Hey, yo, Armand.
Yes.
Let me say this. I love you down. And, you really be doing your thing. I know you probably tired of hearing that you want to hear the bullshit for real, but excuse my language, but I understand, but I want to call you, tell you I love you. Just keep doing your thing. And just don't even worry about the haters, you feel me?
Yes.
Don't even worry about the haters, just keep on, just do what you gotta do for real, because you definitely a good YouTuber.
Thank
you. Definitely
you.
be doing your thing. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Oh, well, shout out to you. Thank you from the 443.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, bro. Bye.
Okay. 410-1837. You're live on the air.
1837. Hello?
Yes, that's you.
Oh, hi. How are you, Armand?
Good. How are you?
I was just calling in. Good. I was just calling in. I don't know if this is considered a hater or not, but I was just expressing my disappointment in the YouTube community in general.
Okay.
You know, just after years of following different pages, you watch the camaraderie, and not to single it out, but you know, the Black people, we had a certain camaraderie, and then there was this time, I don't know if it was last year or this year, where things just got real raunchy. Everyone was hating each other, and I dropped a couple of people that I was fans of because I just didn't like the way that they were carrying things. I noticed one thing with your channel, you seemed really emotional about the Tasha K. And what was really ironic about that was she was getting exposed everywhere anyway. So when you have like a favorite blogger and they're known for like not really caring, and it kind of makes you concerned, you know? So it was, and now things have calmed down from a non-blogger, from a non-YouTuber point of view, but the camaraderie is dead. It's dead. There's no catching, there's no plug, there's no friendship. You can literally go to a show and see how that person is isolated and that is just their show, which it is. But do you remember what I'm talking about? It used to be a certain sense of camaraderie.
Yeah, but I think
now it's just totally dead.
Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. What changed that for me was that situation with that other blogger. Like, I don't look at anybody on you. Well, it was that situation with another blogger, and then there was another situation where I came on to YouTube with a blogger, and they used me. And then they started lying and attacking me, and literally, and now they're trying to backtrack because every person that they get affiliated with, they end up falling out with that person because it's all about views. Like in this Black sector, even like people just start falling out over the views. Like everybody uses everything as content, and they don't realize that we're real people. And so I realized this in both sectors. When I was with that bigger blogger, I grew up over the last year because I realized ain't none of these motherfuckers my friends. And it sucks to feel that way. But in this industry, I learned ain't nobody my friend. I don't care who you see me with. None of them are my friends. We're associates. We're cool. We're not friends. You get what I'm saying? It has to be that way because I feel like, you know, that's the tone that person set. And what they definitely set that tone in me because when I kind of really got hurt through that situation, motherfuckers was calling me sensitive, this, that, and the third. And I realized this is show business, baby. Ain't nobody your friend. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I came in the game new, naive, and I was like, oh, we can. And I seen the white YouTubers, you know, they work together, they collab, they share. In our sector, it's all about getting close to get where you want. But if a person is getting too far, then it's like we're gonna slow it down. And then in the midst of getting close and working together, we're gaining information. So that day that we fall out, we're going to exploit each other because it's like YouTube Love and Hip Hop or something. Like, and I'm like, it's crazy. So even when it comes to moderators, that's why I'm like, I don't really do a lot of the whole moderator situation because you see moderators all of a sudden doing interviews and fucking on this channel, on that channel, keeping up mess. I'm like, you motherfuckers is moderators. What are you doing? Like, I just don't have time for that. Motherfuckers is interviewing family members and brothers and sisters and uncles and like, bitch, who has time for that? Like, I don't even want to get cool with you because it's not that serious. Like, I'm not here to exploit you or exploit me or anything for some fucking views. Like, let's just do real work.
Well, when you take the rosy colored glasses off, you're able to see that, you know, and I just pray that one day we can, as a community, start getting the camaraderie back just a little bit. There's lessons learned, but then there is a certain sense of unity that we should all have just because we don't have that no more.
Well, we're not going to
have
that.
The community is famous for it.
Well, we're not going to have that unity in this sector, especially because as much as people don't try to act like they're competitive, every single blogger or whatever is competing with the next one, and then they're having these little groups. Everybody's competing at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And so they're so afraid they don't want to connect. But you notice motherfuckers they'll borrow, they'll steal, they'll copy, they'll try to jump. Like, it's a shady thing. And especially when
And
like
back in the day, it used to be like you were passing the information to each other, or hold on, wait till there's something. And now it's just nothing but bras, still smiles.
yeah.
And you can, and I'm telling you, it's coming. It's not you. It's not just you. You can, the fans, the
Yeah.
non-YouTubers, you can feel it through the camera. You can tell. And granted, it's sometimes it's a plus because you know who to watch. What
Yeah.
you see is what you get. But you know, if you have been down for years, you do kind of miss the camaraderie.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know if that's hating. That's all I have to say.
No, that's
But
not
I am
hating,
a
but you
fan, and I
that
love
was
you. Keep pushing that boo.
all right, thank you. Bye. Okay, let's see.
Mhm. Bye.
510-8185. You're live on the air.
Hey, what's up, Armand? How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. So I just want to say this. I respect what you do. I respect who you are as a young black man, gay man. I am also, but just a little bit older. But I'll say I think there was a show that you had. So two things. I think the first one, I've watched you kind of grow from when you first started, and I do think sometimes the business side of things gets into how we conduct business, but it gets into our spirit in terms of how we are personally.
Okay.
And when I first experienced you, I felt like you were a little bit more humble
Ooh.
than you are currently. And I don't say that to pick you apart, because I can't stand in judgment over you or anyone else, right? But I think you opened this up because you wanted to get feedback, right?
Yeah. No, listen, say what you got to say, baby.
Okay. But the other thing, though, too, and you might know who I am, but you had a talk on, like, sex workers, and there was, like, a girl that had gotten killed,
Yes.
like a trans girl.
Yes.
And so then there was this one girl that came on there, this one lady, I forget her name, but she was a trans woman, and she was really educated, and she was very versed. She had done a lot of work out in the community.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, one of the positions that you took was that, like, it doesn't make sense to go out and do that. And, you know, people should not choose that profession to try and make a living. And so, and I couldn't get through that day, but one of the things that I wanted to say, because I do a lot of work in, like, anti-racism work, and anti-blackness. And I go, hey, you know, capitalism in this country was founded on the legalization of the rape of black women for 248 years. And then all of a sudden in the 20th century, it gets outlawed by white people. So it's a system that they set up. And so what I heard that day was a little bit of a dig on these people that come from very depressed backgrounds, very depressed communities. And it's like they should get off their asses and make money. Well, the system of money, regardless of how you make it, because sometimes people use sex, sometimes people use drugs, sometimes people lie and cheat on their taxes, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's all a hustle. And I say this because, you know, I'm someone that's fortunate in my life. I make over $200,000 a year, but I know that there have been many instances in my life where, you know, there are things where I've had friends, even I myself have had to rob Peter to pay Paul, and you do what you need to do in order to survive. But what I heard during that particular episode was a lot of condescension, a lot of arrogance, a lot of judgment and ridicule. And I think that there's a lot of, we don't understand the effects of intergenerational trauma and how this system is set up for not all black people. The system is set up to allow some of us to get through, but not the majority of us. And so therefore, many of our family members or friends that we have come from very depressed environments where it was just never going to be a thing where they were able to make it out of the impoverished outcome or societies that, or neighborhoods or realities that they exist in. And I just feel like we need to exhibit a little bit more sympathy, or a lot more sympathy and compassion to, as it pertains to understanding systemic anti-black racism, institutional anti-black racism. And that's just not present within our community. And there's a huge opportunity.
And I think you're a very smart man. So can I respond to that now? Hold on, let me see.
Most done.
Okay, so here's what I would like to say. First, I want to start with the humble statement. Listen, um, I get a little confused with that because I'm not I don't know how I come across not humble. So I guess I would need a little clarity on that because I don't feel like I don't know what makes me come across as I'm not humble. Maybe you can give me that information first. So like, what is it that I do that makes me not appeal to be humble?
What I would say is this, and I can't qualitatively define it for you in a few words because I don't want to be reductive in that manner. But what I would offer for you to do is go back and look at some of your lives from when you first started. And I know you were, younger, but you were just a bit more flexible and you were more balanced in terms of how
I was broke and I was homeless and I was riding the bus. That's the only thing that's changed. I have a house now, I have a car now, and I'm not broke. So yeah, I'm not broke anymore. If that makes me not humble, then I'm not humble. You get what I'm saying? Like
No. I didn't know that. I didn't know anything about you. I'm talking more so about your delivery. I have no, like I said, I can't say circumstantially, I would never do that to you because this is not about picking you apart as a person. All I'm saying is that I notice now that you're more sharp in your responses to people, especially when they say something that you may not necessarily agree with. And I think as a person, from one professional to another, because I do talks in auditoriums. I stand up in front of people for a living and hold spaces. You hold these spaces over the internet. And I think as a professional and someone that has a significant degree of potential and opportunity in front of them, like you are going somewhere. I mean, you've already gone somewhere, but you're definitely going to go further. You just, in your ability to hold space for people, because that's what you're doing, all I would say is try to think about being a little bit more balanced and impartial, because ultimately,
okay, because let me this is what I think that you're saying, because I think because people, and we're probably going to agree to disagree on this situation in its entirety, because I think you're coming from how I handle certain topics within the community. I've always been this way. I've always been this person, and my tone has always been a way. The tone that I have, it's literally been something that I've dealt with since a child. People think that I'm mad. People think that I have an attitude just by the way that I talk, because I'm very, very passionate. Now, when and you know what, I can be a little snarky and a little sharp because I am a Gemini. I am an air sign. Now, with that being said, though, I do have a certain tolerance level that has gotten lowered. My tolerance is lower because here's the thing, it's expected of me to endure. If you really know the history of me, I was in Atlanta going live from my phone, dealing with promoters that didn't want to pay me $1, and I was doing it. I was broke down on a bus, right? Had 10 cents in my name, going to jail every other week because I was driving a car and I didn't have insurance. You know what I'm saying? Getting fired from different jobs and scrounging up 35 cents or 59 cents to go to Del Taco just to buy a nacho cheese fry or some cheese and chips just so I can eat. But yet I never wore that on my sleeve. And then I came home and came home with 2 suitcases and had to go live in my mom's garage, and then I got my first tax return and didn't spend it on any clothes. I bought a car, I bought lights, and I bought a camera, and then I set it up in my mom's garage, and I didn't get along with my stepdad. Him and I would get into it quite often, you know what I'm saying? And I would still be positive and set my studio up, and the people on the internet would dog me out and say I was broke, I was homeless, you know what I mean? I was living in my garage, I was living in my mom's basement, I was this, I was that, I was the third. I didn't have a new car, and now I've evolved into the Armand Wiggins show, and I'm not supposed to be proud of that. Not a day in hell. That's never going to happen. That's number one. I'm very proud of where I come from. So as long as people can tell me where I'm at and degrade me over there, people have talked about my skin. People have talked about my teeth. People have talked about my looks. People have talked about my family. And I have to endure that because I'm a public figure. And once I get over that, I've been broken down mentally, physically, all kind of ways. And so once I've overcome that and realized this is who I am going to exude a different kind of a different kind of energy and a tolerance for BS. So yes, it may come across as not humble, but that's not the truth. It's just I know who I am and I know my worth now. You get what I'm saying? So it may come across as not humble, but it's now that I know my worth. I let too many people tell me who I was, and which made me become who I am today. And then when it comes to the transgender topics, a lot of the reason why the people don't like me on Facebook,
can I say something?
not yet, because I let you talk, and I'm gonna and then go ahead. Yeah. So on Facebook, I let a lot of the people. A lot of people didn't like me because I would report on certain stories. And there was this rumor that was out saying that I was exposing people for having HIV, which never did. There was a guy that came on my show and talked about, him being HIV positive and sleeping with different men, and it went viral. That had nothing to do with me. When it comes down to the transgenders and things like that, I understand your rhetoric and your thought process, and we need that. We need that love. But I think a piece of that is the problem. My opinion is never going to change on this. It's too many people making excuses for those to stay in their unfortunate situations. I literally just heard you say that, the system is not designed for everybody to make it. All black people are not going to make it. Some black people are going to be unfortunate. So if you came and told me that when I was homeless or feeling guilty about myself or feeling like I wasn't going to make it, guess what? I probably would have believed you, because I wasn't strong enough to believe in my mind that, it's mind over matter. I can be anything in this world that I want to be. But fortunately enough for me, I had my father in my life. And so he told me, gay or not, you better pick yourself up. You decided to move to Atlanta. You need to get it together. You can do anything that you want to do. I have been offered opportunity to be a prostitute, all kind of different things. But because I had strong people in my corner telling me that you can be more than that, I became more than that. It's too many people making excuses for these people to do these things that's ultimately getting them killed. So my thing is this: I understand that their life is hard. I understand that their life is difficult. But instead of keeping them there, somebody needs to say, you can get a job. You can be more than an escort. You can go to school. You can start your own business. See, but they don't want to hear that. And a lot of people don't understand on my platform. What I've also said is this: for my transgender, and I only opened this up to transgenders. I said, if you're a transgender and you want to go into business for yourself, even doing streaming, because let's be clear, you can prostitute on the internet now and make just as much money. So I said, I can show you how to set up and get cameras and use streaming services. You think anybody hit me up? No, because that's too much like right. That's called work. It's easier to sit in and do the BS and then feel bad for yourself. So you know what? If that makes me not humble, because I'm telling you, if you really want to get to this money, if you really want to change your situation, you're going to have to do a little bit of work. Then it is what it is. Some of these people are just lazy. So that's why their situation is not going to change. And I don't feel bad about saying that.
Got it. And I hear where you're coming from. And the first thing I want to say is I've always wished you well. I've always thought you were a beautiful person. Aesthetically, I watch you go to some of the prides around the country. I always thought you were funny. And, I have a lot of compassion for the things that you just named and shared about, what you have had to endure. So that sits with me. And I appreciate you for being vulnerable and sharing that. The only thing that the perspective I was coming from when I talked about the likelihoods of us, being able to make it or not make it, is I work in government, and I've also done over 20 years of research around institutional systemic racism. And there are 3 books that I would ask everyone to read. And the first one is a book called Stamped from the Beginning by Dr. Ibram X. Kendi. Mm-hmm. Again, it's called Stamped from the Beginning. And it's a powerful book because, again, the perspective I was coming from was when you look at federal law, federal policies, state laws and state policies and practices, and when you look at where the funding goes and all of the moves that were made throughout the 19th, specifically, even after slavery, the 19th and the 20th centuries, even into this century, the 21st century, to actually to
Okay, Carla, you got to
actually
wrap it up. We
oppress
got a lot
black
of people
people.
over 5 seconds. I'm not being humble. 5 seconds. Come on.
Okay, it's all good. But
All
start
right.
from the beginning. The Color of Law by Richard Rothstein.
All right. Thank you. Bye. All right. Let's take another caller. 404. Well, no. You just called in. Hold on. All right. 678-7594. You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm okay. I just want to say this is my thing. Like,
Okay.
I like Cardi B,
Okay.
and I like Nicki, but Nicki be on a lot of shit, and I feel like just because you like Nicki, you tend to be easy on her shit. And with Cardi B, you go extra hard on Cardi B. I feel like I wish you could be more fair or more impartial, being that you gonna have so much to say about one, do the other one the same way.
How long have you been following me?
Long. I've been following you for a minute.
So have you
I've
ever
been following you.
did you see that video when I said Cardi B destroyed Nicki Minaj on the red carpet at the Met Gala? Did you see any of those times where I said Cardi B makes hotter songs right now than Nicki Minaj? Or when I bigged Cardi B up and said her body looks phenomenal when people said that they don't like her? When I've also said that when I posted Cardi B on my Instagram twice about her being into politics and sitting down with Bernie Sanders. Nobody ever remembers those moments. When I told
Let
Nicki
me
she
say
needs to
this.
step it up.
Can I say this?
Uh-huh.
This is what I remember. You said that. All right. Well, why you don't be calling Nicki out on being with this lame dude? If Cardi B would have got one of the dudes from the hood, just got out of jail, rape charge, murder charge, you would be going in on that, Armand. And
You don't remember when I did the interview with the lady who was allegedly got her ass beat by when I did the whole video on the girlfriend that he was with first? Oh girl, you gotta go back. I did a whole video on that. I like Nicki Minaj
still
still.
don't like Cardi B.
No,
That's
I do like
and you
do
let it
like
be known
Cardi
you don't
B.
like her.
I
And
do
you
like
and with
Cardi B.
Nicki. Okay, well, you like her. You love Nicki, and Nicki needs to be called out on this goofiness that she doing right now. She acting real desperate, and you ain't even like nobody. A lot of people talking about that, but it seems like just 'cause you like her, don't you notice how everybody be saying you on Nicki's payroll? Why you think people saying that? Because you don't call her out on this goofiness that she doing.
Let me tell you something. I would love to be on Nicki Minaj's payroll, but unfortunately, I am still broke.
You don't gotta be on her payroll. I'm just saying that's why people think that, because if Nicki was doing, if Cardi was doing what Nicki was doing as far as this relationship thing, you would be on that. Nicki's songs are okay. This Megatron thing is okay. They trying to extra hype it up. It's like Nicki can really like let it go. She don't have to be so. She cool. She really acting real desperate, and nobody's calling her out on it. And she's getting a lot of passes from you. I don't think you would do that if it was Cardi. That's just how I feel. But I like you. You cool.
My biggest thing with Cardi B, everybody knows why I felt the way that I felt about Cardi B. There was two things. First of all, I feel like Cardi B was getting a lot of awards that she did not deserve first.
She deserved them. Do you see where this girl came from? Can you look at you right now, Armand? Could you just imagine you who you are right now, and then next year you rapping? What if somebody just pull you in the studio next week and say, "Hey, Armand, rap to this beat, do this," and you just blow up? It ain't that girl's fault. That was her luck. Everything that's going on. If she just 15 minutes of fame, so what? Her 15 minutes to be up. But everybody know where this girl came from. She's been transparent since day one, and people need to give her credit for that. So what she don't write her own raps? So many singers, they don't write their own songs, but nobody be tripping on people about that. And so what? She used to be a stripper. So what? This girl is a champion in my eyes, and a lot of people can relate to her. Y'all want to spend so much time on her negatives. Nikki is fake. Nobody wants to call her out on her stuff. Nikki used to sell dope. Nikki used to do stuff, but she decided to play this good girl role because she 10, 15 years older than Cardi B. And back then, you had to be fake. Y'all need
Can
to
I just
call
tell
her
you
out
what
on
the
her
issue
fakeness.
that
That
I'm
woman
having?
almost 40, man.
But this is the issue that I'm having, caller. And I agree to disagree with everything you're saying. I mean, some of the stuff might be true, but the issue that I'm having here is this: we are not discussing the music. I could give two shits about their personal life. That's the issue. You don't like Nicki's person. You like Cardi B's person and her story. That's the issue. Cardi B is successful because of her personality and her story, which I come from the side of the music. And so that's why a lot of people don't understand me, because most people are looking at the person. See,
You ain't never danced to a Cardi B song on mine.
I have, but
She's
what I'm
not
saying
telling-
is you cannot sit here and say that Cardi
So
B
what
is
are you
more
saying?
Cardi B is not more talented than Nicki Minaj on any day. Whether you like Nicki or not, she's not. She cannot
You
outrap.
ain't never danced. So the people who say that sound crazy when you dancing and twerking to Cardi B. You ain't danced to no Nicki song lately. When the last time you danced to a Nicki song? You're dancing to Cardi B because everywhere you go, you hear Cardi B.
Okay. Well, you're entitled.
Y'all onto this poetry and write around. Yeah, lyrically, can Nicki write? Yes. Okay, yes, she can write. You're a writer. Okay, you're a writer. But we talking about rapper, not writer.
Okay. Well, thank you, caller. Thanks for your opinion. Bye.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
You too. Listen, everybody is entitled to their opinion here. Let's see. 424-0828. You're live on the air.
Wait, bro, hold up. I was just
hold on. I
listening to
just
that.
took you. Hold on. I just took you. Hold on. I got to get some more people. Sorry. Don't get mad. All right. Let me take another one. 347-7083. Hello? Okay, you're not ready. 305-2009. Somebody tried to call and play their music. So stupid. All right. 310-3375.
Hey, Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I think this is an interesting show for you to, give the haters some shine.
Mhm.
But I've called in a few weeks ago, and I always tell you that you're doing an excellent job.
Mhm.
And just to hear your story on your journey and, how you've like a phoenix and you're rising and you've overcome, I'm offended that you're wasting time even addressing these haters and even letting them have an opportunity to criticize. Let them just have their time in the comments. And, again, let's focus on love and positivity and doing our best, and overcoming the odds and growing your channel and getting the subscribers that you need and, building your career, because you definitely have the talent. You're engaging. You're funny. So to worry about these haters who are just sitting at home watching YouTube all goddamn day and calling in, to me, I mean, maybe once a month, once a quarter, or something like that, just for the shits and giggles of it all. But I wouldn't really worry about that. So
No,
just keep
listen,
doing a great
I
job.
would no, I'm not worried about it. That's kind of why I'm able to give back. Like this is to me, this is if I was really pressed, then I wouldn't be able to do this. You get what I'm saying? Because you listen, it's all a learning experience for me. I get to what I like about it most is that some people that really enjoy the show that may have been afraid to talk to me, they've called in and we've gotten to an understanding. So I'm never, and this is what's so funny. I'm never too big to check in with people that love and support me. You get what I'm saying? No matter how much. So even if this is a moment to where, some people may have felt lost in the fluff of it all. Now I feel like, okay, we're getting back on track. So they've learned a little bit about me. I've learned a little bit about them. And you know what? It's Saturday night. I ain't got nothing to do right now. Let's talk about it.
That's true. No. And I know you got to keep the content, going and doing cool things. So I definitely respect it. But I just want to say at the end of the day, I think you're doing a great job. When I see you pop up, I watch YouTube on my television. So when I see you pop up, I always check it out.
Well, good. Let me know this.
topics,
How does it
great
look on
things.
TV right now? Was it pretty clear? Because I don't ever see it on the TV because I've been working on it because it's been fuzzy for the most part.
No, it looks great. I'm watching it on a 4K right now with the
Okay,
YouTube
good.
app on the Roku, and it looks great. You're in full color. The colors around the Barb Molly poster, the lights are shining clear. Everything looks good. So just
All right,
do your
thank
thing.
you.
You're on TV, brother.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, bye.
All right. Okay, so we tried to give you haters some time. Maybe 404-7365. You're live on the air.
Armand Wiggins.
I can't hear that.
Armand
Hello?
Wiggins.
No, I'm not gonna do that right now. That we're not gonna play that in the background. All righty then. 859-2120.
Hey, Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey. I was calling to address the fact that it was a video that you made about the Kardashians, how black women want to be like the Kardashians or something like that.
Okay.
And what I don't understand is you always making these videos about black women, and it seems like you're always like going up against black women when we're your main supporters.
Okay.
Like, I don't understand that. Like, the only people who really watch you are black women. We donate, give you money, and you always making videos. Why would you even make a video and title it like that?
Okay. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna hang up. Why did you think I'm gonna hang up on you? You need to relax.
Because that's how
Why-
you do it.
I-
Somebody say something you don't like.
No, but
hang up.
you seem a little tense. We're gonna have a conversation. You want to know, right? So let me answer you. I'm not gonna hang up on you. Now, I'm saying this. Now, first of all, it's kind of like how a lot of straight women feel about the gay community. They feel as though the minute you disagree with gay people, you're looked at as a homophobe. Would you agree? Like, sometimes you feel like, if you say something against, like, you don't agree with gay men or gay marriage or something like that, people might look at you like, oh, you're homophobic.
Right.
So that's a little frustrating. But you probably don't hate gay people, but you probably just don't agree with everything that gay people do, and you're entitled to it. I don't dislike black women. I don't hate black women. I have 5 sisters and 2 moms, a stepmom and a biological mother. I love black women. But at the end of the day, just because I love black women doesn't mean I can't call black women out on their shit. We just literally had a caller call me and tell me, why am I not calling Nicki Minaj out on her shit because I like Nicki Minaj? So it's what it feels like to me is because black women follow me. If I feel like, hey, black women are being a little bit biased in a certain situation, I can't call them out because I have to be afraid that they won't give me money, or I have to be afraid that they'll unsubscribe from me. And I don't think that that's fair. I've never ran my platform big. Like, I know there's a lot of other YouTubers that won't call out the truth because they are quote unquote bought But let me tell you something. In my opinion, is this money is great. I love donators. I love supporters. I love that you call in. But if I don't like something that you do, I'm going to tell you. And if we cannot be friends anymore, if you can't support me because we had a disagreement and you know that it's not any malicious intent behind it, then we don't need to be friends. And I don't need your money. You get what I'm saying? So it's not, and when I brought up the Kardashian situation, yes, I proposed the question because just like in the Kardashian situation, black women were so eager, and I'm not even specifically saying you, I just noticed they were so eager to trash the Kardashians, but yet in the Nicole, what's her name? Murphy situation with Antoine Fuqua. Nobody trashed Antoine Fuqua. Everybody was trashing Nicole. And I'm like, well, where was that same energy for Jordan Woods? Where was the black girl magic for Nicole Murphy? Nobody was
Everybody wasn't.
nobody was in support for Nicole Murphy.
Tokyo
Everybody
Vanity posted, that's not for mine. Tokyo Vanity posted a post about her, and she was basically on the other girl's side. She wasn't siding with Nicole Murphy. Like, everybody's not on Nicole Murphy, like, bashing Nicole, like, the other girl. Like, where are you, like, I don't get that. You trying to make it seem like it's all on one side when it's not. Like, it's people that's on her side, then it's people that's on Nicole Murphy's side. You know what I'm saying? People was putting up posts about the other girl saying, how could you let your husband look like this and you let yourself go? Like, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people was on the other girl's side or that was on Nicole Murphy's side. Like, it's not one-sided. You always try to make things seem like it's one-sided, and it's not.
Okay. First of all, hold on. I want to say shout out to my moderator Ricardo. He said, "Caller, you're a mother effing lie. Ain't only black women donate. F out of here." Thank you. He sent a super
You're
chat.
like the only person. I see who you talking about. He's like the only person. Other than him, it's mainly black women who donate. But he's like, you probably got like 5 male subscribers. You don't even have that male subscribers. He's like 1 out of like 10. That don't make no sense.
Well, I love everybody. I love black women. And somebody else said that Armand supporters come from all nationalities and walks of life. And that's so very much so true. And listen, if the titles are frustrating you, I do apologize that the titles are frustrating you, but there are conversations that need to be had. And that's why it's important for you to come onto the show, call in, express your frustrations, and we can get into it. This is good. Now you understand where I'm coming from. We may agree to disagree. Maybe you didn't like what I said. But listen, you were able to get it off your chest, and we were able to talk about it, and I appreciate that you called in.
All right.
Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, see, why did she do that? Why did she? See, why do y'all want to do that? Now she gonna make all the men send their money. Oh. Shout out to all the men that just sent in some coin. Well, wait a minute. Here's another male. Shout out to you. And here's another man. Leah, I'm a male and I just donated. So now what? Oh, wow. Shout out to Mimi Val. This caller is trying it. See, y'all, this is, and listen, this, and mind you, I will have to say this, and I got to give this person a shout out just because I have to. There was a person by the name of Samuel Woodson back early in November. That man probably gave this channel a total like $2,000 something. I don't know where that man is. I don't know who that man is. That man is probably the highest donator I've ever had. Then it's like Ricardo. Ricardo spends so much money on this damn channel. So although, you know, I listen, but it's not even that. It's not even about that. I'm just saying the men come through, the women come through, Kulada comes through, Don Michelle comes through, Miriam comes through, Mimi comes through, everybody comes through. It's not like that over here. We're not counting male versus female. So I want to shout out to everybody that has contributed to the channel, okay? So shout out to all of you guys. All you guys are worth it. And so what we're not going to do is divide the men versus the women, okay? All right, let's take a couple more callers. 925-4254. You're live on the air.
Hey, what's happening?
What's going on?
Hey, man, I like the show.
Oh shit! What the hell are you doing?
I'm not a hater. I just been looking at the show, man. I got a old show I looked up, and it was of tarot cards.
Oh shit! Here you go. What the hell? I know who this is too. Oh my god, you're so irritating. You're irritating me.
Hey, I'm part of the show.
What the hell?
I am part of the show. I watch. I'm calling in.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm going to get. Okay, what? What? Go ahead. I can't hang up
We
on
got
you.
a house full of haters over here. Yes, we hate it. Now, do you agree to disagree?
I know who put you up to this. And I know
No,
she's
it's real
right
talk
there.
here. Nope. She's in another room listening. I just wanted to let you know I'm calling in. I like the show, but I don't like them cards. I hate 'em.
Why do you hate the cards?
Where are you getting the information from them cards?
Oh my god.
What power?
From the power of God.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end this call.
Tell her to get on the damn phone too. Why y'all playing?
Ain't nobody playing. We're gonna leave it at that.
All right. Listen, and I love you, and I love all y'all over there.
I love you too.
I
you
love
too.
my haters over there. So I'll call y'all
We
later.
just hating on them cards.
I know. Bye. I love you. Bye.
All right. We're gonna.
That's my damn mama, my stepdad, and my brothers and sisters. They hate the damn cards. Okay? They hate the cards. But I let them say it. They don't like the cards. Listen. Which is a little annoying. Because, I understand that they don't like the cards. But the issue is it gets a little frustrating. Because it's like, God damn it. Everything that I like to do, it just feels like it's a damn abomination. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first thing is, you're gay. None of your parents or your family, some of your friends, they don't like you being gay. You're going to hell for that. All right, well, that motherfucker, I didn't choose this. It makes me happy. All right, I like to read the cards. You know what I'm saying? I don't do anything weird while reading the cards. I just read the cards and we have fun. It's entertaining. You're going to hell for that too. So it's like, God damn, everything that I like to do, I'm doomed for it. So I just can't live my life because anything that I enjoy, which has naturally, I didn't go force myself to say, hey, I want to like doing this. I want to like doing this. I saw it. I piqued an interest in it. It was interesting to me. I learned that I was attracted to men. It was what it was. I didn't go and it almost feels like people think, and I'm not just talking about my family. I'm just saying in general, it almost feels as though, and I know my family loves me. My mom, my dad, like, they love me. My brothers and my sisters, we all good. That's what they're supposed to do. That's what parents are supposed to do. But they just opened up a topic. So we're going to talk about it. So the thing is this. When you get to a situation, it's a little frustrating sometimes when you feel like, all right, I like this. I'm interested in this. I didn't go, there was no board of life, right? where I used to could pick what I wanted to be sexually attracted to, what I wanted to do for a career, what I was interested in. Certain things pique certain interests. You get what I'm saying? So, and if I try it and I like it, I just happen to like it. It's not, and it's unfortunate. It's a little saddening that things that make me happy, it doesn't make others happy, or it seems as though people are against it. So it's almost like everything that gives me joy gives you frustration. And I'm a little over that. So it's conflicting because it's like, do I take that on, or does that just become your problem? But shout out to them. I love them more. I know they mean me well. All right, let's take another caller. Nine 914-4131. You're live on the air.
Hey, Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
I just want to say that I've been a big fan. Been a big fan since you were recording live from secret locations. Not really a hater. Just want to say keep doing your thing, and you promoting like positivity. You making everybody want to do better things. And hey, I love you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye.
Have a good day.
Bye. All right. Oh, shout out to Serenity After All. Thanks for the super chat. Yes, Universal. All right, let's see. We got a lot of people on here. Okay, 443-3019. You're live on the air.
Elon?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, hi. I wanted to talk about Nicki Minaj and Meg Thee Stallion.
Okay.
Because you know what's pissing me off? Oh, and I'm sorry, Cardi B. It's kind of pissing me off because like people keep not understanding what you're trying to say. Like you're trying to basically say that yes, Cardi B, yeah, she makes good music, but at the end of the day, Nicki Minaj is a lyricist. She knows how to sing, like, you know what I'm saying? She knows how to perform. She's done tours. You know what I'm saying? She's brilliant. Like, she really knows her shit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Cardi B, she just came out. You know what I'm saying? And now it seems like with Meg Thee Stallion, which I like, she's like, they're trying to push Meg Thee Stallion as like the forefront now.
Mm-hmm.
What else I wanted to tell you? And as far as like Meg Thee Stallion, I know how you were saying you don't know if she's gonna be up next or not. Mm-hmm. And I'm starting to feel like she kind of is, just in the sense like I'm starting to hear her everywhere. They're starting to like post her as far as pictures. I saw her on Jimmy Kimmel like up to like 2 weeks ago. So it seems like they're trying to make her the next like Cardi B. And then Cardi B's like, we don't know what's gonna go, on with her case and stuff. So it's a lot going on.
Yeah, you know what? And listen, I'm only human, and so I could be wrong, but in my opinion, Megan Thee Stallion doesn't resonate completely with me. I don't like her sound. I just don't. I'm not sold on her sound. I don't like her sound. Like, I just don't. I don't like her flow. Like, I don't like that. It's not, but I just don't like it. I mean, I like her. I like some songs, but like, I just want to see like people. I feel like people are trying to force Megan Thee Stallion on me. And it's like, I like her. She's definitely talented. But because I'm not posting everything about her or Megan Thee Stallion, it's like, yo, I don't just get hyped because she can rap. Like, it has to move me. Like, she just doesn't move me. I don't like her sound. Yeah, I don't like her sound.
And it was like, it seemed like I said, I like Meg Thee Stallion. But with the sound and stuff like that, I definitely agree. Like I said, I love music. Mm-hmm. So, like with her, I had to listen to not this mixtape that she had, the one before that. Mm-hmm. I can't remember what the name was it. But like I had to pick up the sound. What Simon Says, It's a girl. I don't know if you've heard of her. Her name is Aaliyah Janelle. She's a dancer,
Mhm.
and she had her and her girls. They performed it. Like they did like a little dance at the playground in LA.
Mhm.
And that's what kind of made me more like the song. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like picturing Aaliyah dancing to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But like it takes some time to pick up on the sound. It's brand new and stuff like that. So it might, take a while for people to resonate.
Yes.
But as far as comparing her to Cardi B, I don't think she would be in that realm just because Cardi B has really been able to pull like children listen to her, teenagers, adults. You know what I'm saying? Older people, like everybody likes her. You know what I'm saying? Megan Thee Stallion will only be able to resonate with like more in the African American community, younger crowd.
That's
like our parents will listen to her. You know what I mean?
Or that's until Megan Thee Stallion signs that big commercial deal, like with a major. I don't know if she signed with a major right now.
I don't think so.
That's probably why. But yeah, I'm not really on her. I'm like, she's cool. She's pretty. She's all that. She writes. I just don't like that sound. Like I'm just not sold on that sound. And listen, it could be new, but my thing is this. All I'm saying is let me grow into it. You know what I'm saying? Like don't force it on it. Don't really force me. Yeah, people expect me to like want to like her because she writes her own raps. Okay. But thank you, Carla.
Comparing her to Nicki Minaj,
she's not.
Nicki Minaj has they will never. I don't really feel like there will never ever be like another Nicki Minaj. I mean, I'm just talking about performance wise. Like you know what I'm saying? Like she really can fucking like write. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss like that, but she really can write. You know what I'm saying? She really is a lyricist, and I don't like how people be playing with her. I almost got into a damn fight at my job just like we're talking about Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. Like I said, I listened to Cardi B, and she's a really good,
yes.
What do you call it? She knows how to rehearse. She knows how to rehearse, the lyrics and stuff like that.
All right,
But
thank you, caller. We gotta wrap it, babe. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
See ya. Like,
all right, 267-0852.
Hey, Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh my God, I didn't think you would actually get to my call because I'm pretty sure you have a lot of people in your queue. I'm not a hater. I just wanted to say really, really quick that I love you and to keep doing your thing. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you're not pressed about haters, but don't pay them any mind. You're the shit.
Thank you.
And keep that attitude.
Thank you. Shout out to you. Bye.
You're welcome.
Bye. All right, let's see. 786-3191. You're live on the air. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, Armani.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Armani, do you promise not to hang up on me?
Yeah, as long as you don't break any of one of the rules set in place.
Okay, it's not a broken rule. I just have a question to ask you.
Okay.
So first of all, you know what really trips me out?
What?
Can I bring up Tasha K? Or is that
Yes,
hang
you
up
can
worthy
bring her up.
material?
Go ahead. You can bring up Tasha K.
Okay. You know what trips me out because I go on your page and I do the oldest videos first, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I watch your videos and I watch the videos when you guys are straight and all that and you guys are good. And it's like the level of respect that you have for her at that time, the way that you were shouting her out and respected her grind. Nothing has changed from then until now. So now when you talk about her, it's almost as if you don't even remember half of the things that you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
And it just makes me a little bit confused because I could understand if you felt some type of way about whatever she said about the whole friendship thing. And then it's like, okay, you know what? I'm not fucking with her, but I still respect her craft.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you threw all the respect out the window, and we all have access to these old videos. So it's like it's a huge contradiction.
Mm.
And it's like I don't understand why you don't admit that yeah, I don't fuck with her, but I respect her. But now it's just like I don't fuck with her. I don't respect what she do. She's a liar. She pays for interviews, this, that, and the other. But you weren't thinking that in the beginning. So I'm curious as to why you feel as though nobody else sees your older videos and we can't pick the differences and we can't see the differences.
Okay. So
is there no response?
No, I'm about to respond. So You still must be on the old videos because you haven't caught up to videos this year because I've
Oh,
always said,
Armand, I watched.
hold on, because I didn't, hold on, because
Okay.
I always say Tasha K's work ethic. I always say that she's a great at what she does, but she's a trash human being. I've always said that. I always said I respect what she does as far as her craft. I've also said she did her thing with the Wendy Williams story. I said she did her thing with R. Kelly. I've always said that she was good at what she does, but she's a trash human being. I've never changed my stance on that.
But
You've never seen those videos?
I've never heard that in the beginning. In the older videos, I could be mistaken. You know what I mean? I could be mistaken. But as far as I can recollect, I don't remember hearing you say that in the beginning. Now, if you
I didn't say that.
then
Hold on, hold on.
then
I know. I never said she was a trash human being in the beginning because I didn't know that she was a trash human being. She only became a trash human being once she crossed me and I realized she was a trash human being.
see, that's what I'm talking. See, now, okay, that's what I want to hear. Because the way it sounds is like, oh, she's a trash human being because of her craft, not because of how she tried you. But now, the way you're saying now is what I wanted you to say. So that I respect wholeheartedly. The thing about you, I'm very bipolar when it comes to you because it's like, listen, I literally, when you go live, I will go on break to watch your videos. You have become like a part of my everyday. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but then it's like, I be wanting to ask you questions because I want to understand. I don't ever want to stray away from your page because you are hilarious. And oh, I just have to mention, I'm so happy I have this opportunity to tell you. The other night, I'm hanging out with my homeboy. He's straight. He's straight. He's supposed to be straight at least. So I'm watching your videos as I always do. And there was one particular video that you had where I think somebody had gave you like $100 super chat or something. And then you had got up and you was dancing and, you know, you was getting down in the video. So tell me why when I'm passing by the room after I step out, I see in the room rewinding you dancing. Please tell me this man is not gay. He was literally rewinding. You stopped dancing. Then he rewound again. You stopped dancing. And I just stood by the door watching. I'm trying to understand why would a straight man watch you dance over and over again. Can you please help me understand that? And
I
please tell me
can.
this man is not gay.
He's not gay. I can't help
Oh
you
my God.
understand that. I don't know that. I don't know why he would do that. Maybe he was entertained by the show. Maybe it was a kiki. Maybe he was reading the comments.
Armand, your ass is jiggling like you want a tip drill video, Armand. Come on
I
now.
don't know,
What
girl. I'm not that gay friend that you can ask, you know, that those kind of questions. You know how y'all girls like to have those gay friends. Like, is he gay? Is he gay? I'm not that gay friend. I don't know why I don't know if he's
Okay,
gay.
I respect that response because you don't even know him. So it's
No.
like, I get that. I'm not going to take too much of your time. I just got one last thing to say and then I'm gone. The last thing that I want to say is this. The other caller that called in and was saying how she feels how, you know, you don't like black women and all this other stuff and whatever the case is. One thing that I want to just say on that is that black women, when I see you, first of all, I don't know if you don't notice, you're a very attractive young man. So there are some black women that's going to look at you and it's a shame because it's like, damn, look at this black young man. Like, you're not going to have any extension of kids. Like, it's just, it's in my mind, it's like a waste. It's just a waste. I feel like, and I cannot blame you for being who you are. You know what I mean? That's total respect. But it's just, sometimes you are going to feel a little kind of way because it's like, damn, first of all, you're gay. Second of all, you're attractive, which is like unfair. And then third of all, it almost seems as though you don't fuck with us like that. Oh, excuse me, I know we're not supposed to curse. You don't deal with us like that because of things that are out of our control. You say you got a black mom, you got a black stepmom, you got sisters and all that. But that's because you love them. You're entitled to love these people. You don't know the rest of us. So sometimes it just be feeling like an attack. And I don't care what you say or how you say it. I'm still watch you. I'm still subscribe to you. But I just feel like sometimes you should put yourself in our shoes and kind of understand where we be coming from because we want you to be on our side. Like, we want you to be uplifting us. We want you to just, even if you felt that way about the Kardashians, who cares? Because at the end of the day, we have enough to deal with. So it's like, even when you posted that video and you said you lost a lot of subscribers, I mean, I'm pretty sure you expected it, but you still posted it because it would have brought views. But what do you care more about? The views or the way the people that really mess with you and, you know, spend with you, the way they feel? Because it's almost as if, you know, it's almost like the way you say it's about Tasha K. It's just for the clout. It's just for the views.
Okay. So, well, first, I can't. I understand how you may feel, but when we get down to, I mean, I can't be focused on whether a person feels like it's a waste or not. Like you might feel that way, and you know what? And that's why this platform is here because I like that you can openly speak. My mom always. This is one thing me and my mom have together. She can go in on gay people, and I don't get offended. Most women can't do that because once you go in on a gay person, gay people go batshit crazy. Everybody's, your whole shit could get shut down, if you go in. So a lot of people feel handicapped about saying how they really feel about gay and gay people. And so I kind of feel like in certain situations, black women do the same thing. They only want you to say the positive things as if they do nothing wrong. And the minute you disagree with a black woman, you don't like them. And that's not true. That's not
But
true.
Armand, let me ask you a question. Do you not see, let me tell you something. Do you not see the way these black women are starting to idolize gay men more than their own fellow women? I've seen women compliment men in a dress before they'll compliment another woman in the same dress. Like black women idolize gay men as if gay men are not picking and taking little things from the way we rock. You know what I'm saying? Like black women love gay men as far as I know. So it's like, all I'm saying is at the end of the day, like you have a strong presence. And oh, by the way, I don't know if you remember me. I was the one with the tarot channel when I was trying to register for my PayPal. And you was like, girl, come on. And I
Okay, yeah.
shit register, but
Hold on. So
okay,
let's talk about
that's all right.
it. Let's talk about it. So that's
Okay.
not my responsibility that you feel like black women do that. I feel like because I don't want to make this about black women versus gay men because I think that's a societal
Of course.
thing, and I think that we have that enough. Now I have a friend of mine, and she's cool. You know what I mean? And I'll just sit and I'll put it like this: she's a black woman, okay? And we were cool. I don't really mess with her all too much now. But we were really, really, really close at one point. She's a little bit older. I went to her house. I got in the shower, and she's not the cleanest woman. Let's be very clear. It ain't like I just go over there and it's just everything is smelling like Lysol bleach and
And see, I watched you. I already know this story.
So
She had the audacity to come and clean the bathroom after you.
she cleaned the shower after me. Okay. So then, I went out of town with my man. I went out of town with, mind you, I've done things for her, came over there, spent money, put groceries in her, all kind of things. Okay. Went out of town. We're out of town. You know what I mean? We go out to eat. She doesn't even think to pull out her card for nothing. Guess what I do? I pay for it. It is what it is. She's a creator. I'm a creator. We have in-depth conversations about all kind of different things, right? She's unsubscribed to my channel because she said, she doesn't really, it kind of felt too much like the Shade Room. She unsubscribed from my Instagram. She unfollowed me. I said, okay, we kind of fell out about that because I'm like, girl, that was weird. So I unfollowed you. And so we get back together, and she's trying to look for something on Instagram or whatever. And there I see the Shade Room. She's following the Shade Room. She's talking about Wendy Williams. We've had conversations about other bloggers. Then she tells me, you know who I like? I like Tasha K. But we've had conversations about these different things, okay? She's my friend. She's seen what's going on. She just said, oh, I like Tasha K. And, oh, I'm subscribed to Tasha K channel. I let that set in. I let that register. And it's not a dig to Tasha K because I don't want this to be even about her in that manner.
No, right.
But I looked at that and I understand the kind. On top of the fact, we were in LA and I asked my friend, me and my man, we were going to go have a drink in West Hollywood. She did not want to go have a drink in West Hollywood. She didn't want to be around, that's what I'm gathering. She didn't want to be around gay people. So I'm like, all right, it's cool, whatever. But yet you follow the Shade Room. You don't follow me, Then all of a sudden, the history because you felt like you wanted to mention Tasha K to me. So I follow Tasha K. Okay, great. Good for you. But my thing is this. Her previous actions and with her following Tasha K allowed me to know what kind of black woman she is because her and Tasha K have a lot of the same thought process. To me, Tasha K does not like gay men. She likes them if it's convenient for money or if it's business, she's cool. But behind closed doors, You know, we're the lowest of the low. We're infested with everything, and she doesn't really fuck with us. And for me, that was telling
But
of my
Armand, with
friend.
all due respect,
Okay, hold on. With my friend, it let me know. It let me know that she believes the same thing. And so there's a lot of women who really don't like gay people unless it's convenient. Not all, but I still rock with black women. I love black women. Black women have literally made this channel. And see, what you guys don't realize is I've been on multiple platforms. On Facebook, the gay people think that I have sold out on the gay people for the straight community. For you guys. You guys think I hate black women. So every community thinks that I don't like them. Just like when I say something good about Cardi B, I'm on Cardi B's payroll. If I say something good about Nicki
such is
Minaj,
life.
I'm
That's
on
for
Nicki.
everybody.
So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck because it doesn't matter what I do. Y'all gonna think that I don't like you. They're gonna think I don't like them. So I can't win for losing.
Armani, let me just say this, and I say this with all due respect, because you know what? You see the situation with the whole friendship with Tasha K. You said, you know, you learned your lesson from that, but it seems as if you hadn't, because for you to still even say and call this girl your friend, and she is deliberately not following you, telling you why she isn't following you, following another channel that she says she's not following you because you're like that channel. How could you say with your mouth that this is your friend? I feel like you use the word friend too loosely. And it puts you in the state of mind where it's like you start, I'm not going to say attack because it's not that deep, but you start giving commentary on you know, little personal situations. Because listen, you say every black woman is not the same. Some may not like you, some may not rock with you. The ones who don't like you, don't rock with you. That should not even be your concern. You should eliminate that. So when you do have black women that are coming to you, the only thing you should be focused on is the fact that, damn, they're watching me, they're interacting with me. Let me see what they have to say. Not thinking about past experiences, because this girl is not your friend.
Okay, so right, I understand that. So where do we no? But I'm just addressing what you said because you kind of made a statement like I don't like black women, but it sound, you know what I mean? It was kind of like that's where you were going with it. But it seems as though you have an issue with your own community. I don't know if you're a black woman or not, but it seems as though you have an issue with
I'm
your
black.
community. You have an issue with black women following gay men. You have an issue. You like me, but you
No,
have
I
an
don't,
you have an issue with gay men. You just said it's a waste. You did say that.
Armand, listen, I don't have an issue with gay men, because let me tell you something. I respect you enough to continue following you to the point where I could at least have an opportunity for you to clarify my thought process, because I don't know you. So it's like when I think stuff, I'm not going to just unsubscribe and, you know what I'm saying, just go off of what I'm thinking. I'm going to still stick around and see what you got to say. You know what I'm saying? And you clarified what I was confused about. So now I'm not confused about that no more.
Okay.
Just going forward, all I'm saying is we rock with you. We love
Thank you.
And honestly, I'm waiting on that video when you start talking about the black women in ways that people don't expect. You know what I'm saying? So just keep doing.
Well,
what
I
you
don't
do. You're
really
beautiful.
do.
You're so.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Bye, caller. All right, right. All right, let's take some more. You guys like this topic today, obviously. So let's get into some things. Y'all wanna talk?
90 seconds.
Oh, damn. We done talked the whole time. All right. Y'all know I don't really even do these kind of lives like this, but we doing them today, okay? We're going to do it today. 919-7899. You're live on the air.
Hey, Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Well, I mean, you know, I'm a fan of yours.
60 seconds.
The only thing that I have a little thing that I want to discuss with you is that how come we don't have a regular schedule on the Tarot Lounge? Like, I know when to expect a live or when to expect a video for the regular channel, but why can't we have a little schedule for the Tarot channel?
We don't
'Cause
have
I
a
don't know where to find you. I mean,
Well, the reason why we don't have the
because
tarot
I
channel.
find out after the fact.
Well, the reason why we don't have a regular schedule on that is because, girl, you know, that's one thing that I need to work on. I don't even really have a regular schedule on this. I be trying to go Monday through Friday. It's just a lot that goes into it between content and then, you know, you see my dad called in and my mom called in, so they don't really
Yeah.
make it easy for me. So I'm just like, it's a lot of things that I have to deal
10
with on
seconds.
a consistent basis. But the tarot channel, I will be developing that soon. I'm gaining my
Okay.
bearings with that. It's just, you know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a
Okay.
lot building two channels, but thank you for
I
your
enjoy
support.
it.
Thank you. And, I'm glad that you guys do enjoy it. And I love you guys for
I
supporting the
do.
channel. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Sure. That was all I wanted to say. I love you. Have a good night.
Bye. All right, let's take another one. 678-1857. You're live on the air.
What's up, Omar?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. So, I'm an objective fan. I'm not a hater. So,
Okay.
I have my critiques here and there, but I'm not able to ever get on the line because they take up all the time.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So, I agree with a lot of. When I started watching you when you were saying that you had got fired from your job, it was so funny,
Okay.
and it reminded me a lot about myself. It's about the principle of things, and I seen in the comments where people were saying, "Oh, but your man was still stuck on the highway while you were arguing with your manager." But it's just the principle. It's like you gotta stand for your self-respect, and you gotta, set a tone with people so they know how to deal with you going forward.
By the
Because
way,
you
I
walk
never
into that
got
store
fired, but
now,
that manager got fired. So, but go ahead.
I'm sure. I'm sure. So if you go in there, they're gonna know not to play with you. You said that you dealt with discrimination, racism in the store, and all type of stuff, and you were, a good employee, and you just need to, be gone 15, 16 minutes max or whatever you said. And it just reminded me of myself, how people be like, "Oh, you should just hold your mouth. You should just take this, take that." And I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna stand up for me." And you know what else I'm waiting on? The Armor Wiggins show. Like, you are going to be big. You're gonna be like on primetime television. I'm telling
Thank you. And listen, all I want is a little HBO deal. That's all. I'm just kidding. No, seriously.
You want a documentary?
No, I want a platform where we can still curse and stuff. Something late night. You know what I mean? I don't want anything daytimey because daytimey you get to really honestly, what I really, really want is this radio station. I really want to take my platform off of YouTube, off of third party streaming sites, and I just really want to be able to build an audience. I want to be able to be like, okay, I'm going live at this time, and we all go to my website, and then maybe like iHeart or XM Radio, they pick up the radio show, and then I'm on iHeart or XM Radio or something like that, satellite radio. That's what I want to do, but I want to be able to have an audience for that. Like nothing too crucial. Like I don't have to be on TV. I just want a platform that's my own that we build and gets picked up. Kind of like an independent artist hopes to get picked up by like a major record company. I want the radio show to get picked up by a major like media broadcasting company. Like that.
Yeah, so I guess you're just gonna have to talk to some executives. I'm sure they'll pick you up. I mean, you at what? Almost 60K?
Yeah. So, but our focus is we're just gonna focus on getting to 100, and that's really the whole thing. And then we're just gonna start making ground from there.
I got people, like all the people at my job watching
Oh wow.
your show. Like everybody watches your show, like straight, gay, white, black. Like, we talk about it when we come in. Yeah, and I'm in property management, so I asked the property manager, you saw the show? He's like, yeah, I was watching the show. So
all right. Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Okay. What y'all doing? Okay, so 486. So wait, do I need to? What's going on? What's going on in the chat? What's going on in the chat? Okay, am I missing people? Okay. All right. Okay. 410-2931. You're live on the air. Why do you keep laughing and hanging up? Okay, so she want to laugh and hang up. Okay. All right. 4862. 609-4862.
Hello, Armand. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
All right. So I'm mad that I'm on the hater expedition over here, but I have to bring you back, way back, since I discovered you with Tasha K.
Mm-hmm.
And can you tell me, please, because I like.
Girl, you don't have connection. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? Is it better?
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. So, I know that the whole big thing was with the shots that she put in the bombs and shots that she put in her live. Was that the thing that, like, was that the catalyst for your relationship that you thought that it was her implementing that into her video? That was just like, wait up, hold up. That was my question for you. And I have a follow-up, though.
No, that wasn't even it. It was more so of a situation that some business was supposed to be had. Someone reached out to me to do an interview. I told her because she told me that she was working on this story. So I told her how did she want to come at it, and she went behind my back and told them not to do the interview with me because she wanted it for herself so she could look like she breaks all these stories. And I was coming up. So I'm like, girl, why would you try to stifle me? That's what the issue was.
Okay, but I know because I've been following you for a long time, and I love you. And I'm saying this because I'm a part of the LGBTQ. I am the biggest fag hag ever, and rest in peace, John Paul. That was my boy. Like, I know how you guys are.
Who?
Like, you guys are. John Paul.
I don't
was
know
my
who
boy.
that is.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't. But it was just, he was a good guy, whatever. So my thing is that I felt like it was, you had a really good relationship with her,
Mm-hmm.
with Tasha K. And the reason I say that, because even after, because she did a 24-hour marathon, I saw him like, oh my God, is that the shots that, you know, she did and maybe that made Armand upset? And I'm like, okay, wasn't that? But then the recent live that you did, you were like, I actually like Tasha K.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wait a minute, so are we Tasha K okay in here? Or can I put a wine glass in your chat? Or can I not? Because it's about to get broken by your mods. But I feel like you actually do like Tasha K. And I'm gonna keep the same energy on your platform, on her platform. I'm like, you and Armand need to stop this shit and get on
I
the
don't
biggest and
dislike her.
coolest
I
shit.
don't this is what I'm saying.
Right?
I don't dislike her. I learned a valuable lesson with her. Like I'm so over that. It's a year later. Listen, I don't. She's catapulted into a whole nother level. I don't have a problem with that woman. I don't care. A lot of people have found me through her channel, but I don't listen. I don't have a problem with her. Like I really don't. Like we're not cool, but I don't have a problem with her. I think a lot of
But
people
so
don't.
how can we? Because I think that there's a lot
I
of
don't think a
winos
lot of
in
you
your
guys
chat.
realize that she, even though she has
And
so
we
much.
love you too because I
Right.
rock with your style.
But here's the thing. I don't think you guys realize, and this is not even just about me. As much as she supports people, she's in competition with every single blogger. So at any moment, if any blogger is doing something that's getting notoriety, she will do some fuck shit and try to cut them out. Nobody does that to her because really nobody's in her lane. She literally digs into people's personal life and tries to exploit them. There's no other blogger that does that. So she's going to
But
be.
can I big you up by saying something? Can I big you up by
Well,
saying
hold on.
something
Let me just get this
Okay,
out.
got it.
So that's what she does. Nobody cares. We do commentary on it because nobody is doing that. So it's news. It's shocking. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So of course people are going to talk about it. But if you're coming up, like I remember there was a time that I had like 4,000 people on my live. Tasha K went and did like some bullshit, like just went on her community tab and was like fake news, just to like, you know, like she does. Like if people are not talking about her or she has a slow month, she'll go and like throw some shots at a random YouTuber just so people can go and report about it in the algorithm. Like nobody cares about her that much. Like anybody that's really doing stuff, that's really like building, they really don't give a fuck about her. Like you guys, the subscribers are the ones that make it a thing. Nobody really gives a fuck about her. The only time people hold on. The only time people care about her is when it's like connected to a celebrity. You notice I only talk about her when she's connected in the news, but on just a random situation, I don't give a fuck about her. I do not. And nobody
I
does.
no, I'm not saying that you give a F about her. Like, it is what it is. If you don't, you don't, whatever.
Mhm.
But I think that you guys have something, and I think that's why you see a lot of winos in your channel, and there's a lot of people that love you in her channel. There's something about you guys that gel really well. And I'm not going to try to make a peacemake or whatever the case is, but I think there was a time that you even said, you're like, I even like Tasha K. And I was just like, okay, if he likes it, then what is it then? They're like, what is it? And I thought it was like the bombs and the bell, you know, and she just like, you know, did that. And I thought that was the case. And I'm like, okay, it's not that. I was just trying to figure out what was it. I think that you guys can definitely do a lot of gelling and a lot of like content.
She got mad because someone, my moderators at the time, was like, Tasha K is using your shit. And then she was like she's trying to twerk, and then she was like using bombs and all that shit. And then like, and she tells this story about, which is funny. She tells this story that, you know, I asked to pay her to promote my stuff. See, this is what a lot of people don't know. And I did. That is the truth. Because she shared me like maybe once or twice. She shared me like once or twice, right? And then there was also times when she would share my video while the live was on, and then she would delete it. And she was like, all right, I just got you to like 900 people watching, and now she would delete it. She wouldn't leave it up. And then I was like, you know what? Can you put me on your site again? Can you promote, like, how much will I have to pay you? She was like, I'm not, you know what? I never paid anybody to promote. And so you just keep putting out content and you're going to grow. So I couldn't even pay her to promote my shit. Number one, I offered that lady money. So for the people that say that she made me, I wish she did, because I offered her ass fucking money. She didn't even take it. Okay, that's number one. Then number two, she would even tell me at times, my husband would tell me, why do you keep going on his show, or stop sharing his video? And she would, like, you know, she would do the interview. So I would be forever grateful for that. But she texted me and was like, oh, I'm taking a break from people, like randomly one day. I'm taking a break from people. And then she called me. She was like, are we good? Because we came up with the Be Original, bitch. We came up with the Be Original because she was acting funny. She didn't want to promote me. I couldn't even pay her to promote me. And then she was like, she was being shady towards me. And then I was like, all right, whatever. So then I said that, and then she kind of undercut me with the interview, and I was like, whatever, it's good. And that's why we fell out. All right. And she wanted me to delete the video, and because I didn't delete the video, I guess she said she wasn't fucking with me. Now, I said all that stuff in the beginning to say that it's so interesting. I'm not mad. The only reason why I'm able to not be mad at Tasha K or hold any grudges to Tasha K or really say I genuinely like Tasha K, because I know that she knows that I can't be fucked with. And she knows that I'm that nigga, and she knows. And she wait, hold on. But she knows that I'm that nigga. She don't ever try me like she tries these other bloggers. Also, she has to literally share every blog. Like, there's some bloggers she share every video of theirs. There's bloggers that she shared multiple things of theirs back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And people always say that she's made me, but what people don't realize is this: that I couldn't pay that lady to share my videos. That lady wouldn't even take money. But now it's to the point where some blogger, and this is not even just recently, it's like a couple of bloggers ago, like since the last year, there would be bloggers that she would share back-to-back videos of theirs. And for some reason, even when she was quote unquote mentoring me, and I know she's mentoring people now, and she's literally building motherfuckers' channels. Literally, they make a video, she's sharing it so they can get subscribers. But when she was mentoring me, she would share my video for the time being and then delete that motherfucker. So all that lets me know is this: I can't be mad at her. She knew that I'm that motherfucking nigga. She knew that I'm that nigga. Why I'm gonna be mad? Because she know that she ain't never gonna shout me out. She ain't never gonna say my name. She ain't never gonna really go too hard on me like that, because she know that it ain't no motherfucking game over here. And if she do that, I'm going to take advantage of it, and we are going to build on this channel. So she know what the fuck I'm capable of. So if anything, I take it as a compliment than I do more of an insult. So I respect her for understanding that I'm the motherfucking GOAT. And she got to put some respect on my name, and she got to watch how she move when it come to me, because she know I'll come in there and shake some shit up. So I fuck with her. I'm glad she recognized what the fuck go on. Period.
I love it. No, and I think you're absolutely right. I have not seen Tasha K respond to anyone or any commentary like she does you, real fast. And
She
I
won't
love
respond
it.
at all. She won't really respond. She don't go
She
in
won't
on me.
respond.
She'll
No,
ignore
she won't
me.
even, she won't
Yeah.
even, she won't respond at all. And that's why, like, even at whatever your numbers are, whatever her numbers are, he really listens to you. And the reason why I say that is because all competition is never always
She's
good
literally
competition.
trying to build somebody to be able to go back and forth with me, but it's like it's
I
not going to work.
I already know that name. I'm not gonna do it on your channel. Don't worry. You don't have to mute me.
Yeah.
But no, I already know. But the reason is because I see this competitive nature between you and her, and I see it like really like in like 2 or 3 years.
You know
later,
why we can't be in competition with each other?
Y'all gonna gel together and put this. I'm putting this in the universe. Y'all gonna be like Charlamagne and Wendy Williams.
I'm never going to hurt.
Like,
First of
on
all,
the
hold on.
radio,
First of
you are
all,
going to
let's be
stop
clear.
it.
Let's be clear. I'm never going to stop a bag, but it's going to be. I'll work with Tasha K, but I would never tell Tasha K shit about my personal life, and I'm definitely going to be under
As you should
contract.
not.
Period. Thank you, caller.
You should not.
Bye.
Bye, Mom. Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a couple more, and we're going to get the fuck on out of here. 647-2215.
Hello.
Yes, what's going on?
Hi, Armand. I'm
Hey.
Hannah, and I'm calling from Canada, and I've been watching you forever.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to have a conversation that was not Tasha K centered for a
Okay,
moment.
please.
I wanted to just highlight the fact that I don't get enough credit, especially from Black women, about the fact that you talk about the world the way that it actually is. And the resentment and the negativity that I see you get because you address things the way that they are. For example, I am actually friends with sex workers. I know for a fact that the lifestyle is dangerous. If you mention that, you're a hater. If you tell, men a particular kind of way what they're going to do, and if you decide that you're going to let yourself go, or if you feel that you are owed loyalty, men don't see it that way. You're labeled, a shitty person. I think that what we all need to do on this channel especially is we need to pay attention when a man is trying to say, yo, I'm trying to put you on game. I'm trying to let you know what's going on here in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're not living in your ivory tower as like this morally righteous Black woman who thinks that she's better than everybody. Meanwhile, everybody out here is actually getting what they want and getting the bag for themselves, and you can't figure out how to make it for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to say, like, the hate speech and the haters calling in, I just wanted to say I hate the fact that real doesn't get recognized. It's
Thank you.
People's asses still feel special about the bullshit that they're living and the lives that they're living when, this stuff is actually killing Black women.
Thank you, caller.
Thank
Your
you.
caller keeps breaking up.
Have a
All right,
good one.
bye. All right. Thank you. Mine endorsement. She said, I noticed her rhetoric about gay men changed a bit since you called her out. She doesn't go as hard like she says she's trying so hard. I can tell it's fake. Also, thank you for the donation. Also, I would like to say, because I don't know what videos may or may not be made with this, I would also like to say, a lot of this gets brought up by the subscribers. I didn't bring her up. So, a lot of people will say, I'm jealous of her, I'm mad at her, I'm envious, I'm emotional, all this stuff. Y'all know that this was not supposed to be about her. The people have brought this up. So I just want everybody to understand that. So if there's a video that comes out, or Armand, I need you under the comments like, no. You get what I'm saying? Like, because motherfuckers love to say that I'm still pressed about some things. I cannot be pressed when, I'm living in blessed and success. All right, let's take another one. 916-9752. You're live on the air.
What's up, Armand? I love your show. I'm definitely not a hater.
Okay.
I have a question for you. Recently, Mario from Saved by the Bell made a comment about he thought it was wrong for parents to transition a child that's like 3 years old. And the actress Charlize Theron, she has a little adopted black boy, and she's been dressing him in girls' clothes since he was a toddler. And now he's actually transitioning. She's giving him hormones. I don't know. I think he's like 8 years old,
I think that's
9
the
years
fool.
old.
I don't agree with that shit. That's some bullshit.
See, that's what I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know your opinion on that because I do. My relationship with you is like the one I have with Wendy Williams. It's a love-hate, but I definitely respect your opinion, and I definitely wanted your opinion on the situation. And I love your show.
Yes, I think that that's the fool. And, I'm glad that you brought that up because I was at Six Flags yesterday and I seen this little white boy that he was dressed up with a choker and he had a little girl's bra on. He looked every bit of 8 or 9 years old and he looked like his parents were transitioning him into being a transgender. I think that is disgusting. I think that is, I just don't feel as though that they know exactly that they want to have a whole section at that point. And if that is the case, wait till they're a little bit older. Like this kid looked like he was not even 10 years old and the mom was like transitioning him. I don't agree with that. 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 And a lot of gay people
want. I think they should be. You should be 18 at least. To make that decision.
Not even 18. I would even mind the conversation starting at 14 to 16 because if you start the hormones, then you can keep the kind of the softness because you start getting 18, it's harder to break that shit down. That's why some of these girls look real hard. So you got to start young, but you don't got to start at 8 or 9, 6, 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? 14, 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we can start having the conversation.
Now, you notice the actor Mario from Saved by the Bell, he's backtracking now. He issued an apology for the statements, for his opinion that he had. And you said something earlier in the show that, you can't, disagree with gay people or you will get a lot of backlash.
Mm-hmm.
He's backtracking right now. So, what do you think? Do we always have to watch what we say, be politically correct, cannot have an opinion on anything for the fear of backlash? And you're you're in the entertainment world. How do you feel about that? Do you feel like now that you're able to say what you want, or do you really have to monitor what you say for the fear of backlash?
I have to monitor what I say. I don't get booked at gay events. I don't do gay bookings because a lot of gay people don't like me. And I just had 3 or 4 women on here call me and say that I hate black women because I proposed the question. Are black women jealous of the Kardashians? Are some of them jealous of the Kardashians sometimes, And, when I ask questions I
watched that live and I seen you got a ton of backlash.
So, yeah, I get backlash because I ask the real questions.
Well, hey, keep doing your thing. I'm calling from Sacktown, and I watch you all the time. And much love. You have a good one.
Thank you. Bye. All right. Wow, you done waited on here about an hour. 424-0828. You're live on the air. What's going on? Hello. Well, that's it. Let's see what Pisces. I hate that you dim your light and curve your opinion to spare silly, simple-minded people feelings. Thank you, Pisces Princess. All right.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Wow, did we not have a conversation today? Listen, I left the conversation open for everybody to speak. So hopefully everybody that wanted to say something, you guys got it off of your chest. From any video, this was your opportunity. So if you call in on a busy day, or on a day we got a lot going on and we get into some things and you want to make it a personal topic day, you will be hung up on. I want you to remember this day, and I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, Armand is not, treating his callers with respect. He's just respecting the callers. And no, you had a whole, and then y'all know I don't even do 2-hour lives. This live is over 2 hours. I will hang up in your face or you will be blockety blocked. You had your chance. And I didn't hang up in anybody's face. Okay? But on a lighter note, shout out to everybody that showed the Armand Wiggins Show love. Shout out to all the black women. Shout out to all the gay men. Shout out to everybody that came in and supported the channel. Shout out to all my moderators for doing their thing. We are looking for some more moderators because you know it gets real busy on here. It's a new month. It's some new tea. So we're going to be getting into some new things. I love you guys all. And then for those people that felt away and then we hashed it out, I'm glad that I was able to hash it out with my people here on live. And most importantly, shit. Thank you for watching. You know. So until next time, I want you to keep that same energy. And then I'll see you soon. Bye. Oh, make sure you... Oh, listen. So the whole thing is subscribe to the Tarot Lounge. And I want to shout out to my family for watching. And we're also going to subscribe to the my Instagram. Instagram for show. We're trying to build the Instagram. We got to at least get to 20K on Instagram. Can we get to 20K on Instagram, please? Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's